Hey, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Welcome to your February 2025 astrological forecast. Two planets turn direct, thankfully, this month. Okay, Jupiter turns direct on the 4th in Gemini, and on the 23rd, Mars in Cancer turns direct. Okay, the month starts off, of course, with the Sun in Aquarius up until the 18th when it moves into Pisces. Also, though, on the 4th, Venus moves into Aries and is there the whole month. Okay, leaving Pisces. First 3 days, it's still in Pisces. On the 12th, there's a full moon in Leo. On the 14th, Mercury enters Pisces. Okay, and then again on the 18th, the Sun enters Pisces. And on the 27th, there's a new moon in Pisces. Okay. A special shout out and thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for commenting and sharing and liking my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe and check out the links below in the description box. There is one to my website, but it is easier to just email me at the address below to ask me whatever it is you would like to know. Okay, and also don't forget to check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. Now for your forecast. Hi, Gemini. So the big news for you this month is Jupiter in your sign, okay, turns direct on the 4th. So if you feel like things were like held up, whatever it was you were trying to do, especially if that includes like other people, you probably felt like you had to wait on them, wait for them to do something or whatever, any kind of plans that you were making, maybe you weren't able to move forward on because you didn't have enough information or it just wasn't the right time or whatever, okay? Retrograde planets are good for reviewing pretty much your progress that you've had so far and like changing your mind or changing something or tweaking whatever. So when the planet turns direct, then you can put things into place and it goes smoothly, okay, when it's retrograde. But a lot of times, though, too, especially with Jupiter, an opportunity comes around again that maybe you weren't able to take when it came around the first time, or you missed it in some way or other. There could have been that opportunity come around again. So, this time you got to, take it. And when this planet turns direct, maybe you finally get to do it. Okay. So, actually, Venus moves into Aries on the 4th, and your, 11th house, that's where you have the sign of Aries, and the 11th house is your most sociable house. This is your friends and acquaintances, where you would normally hang out, socializing in person or online, any group or organization that you belong to, and also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. So with Venus here, it has a good rapport with everyone you meet, not with just your friends, but if you are out anywhere publicly, you just seem to get along with everyone that you come in contact with. You're also invited to a lot of things at this time, some kind of gathering or whatever. And even if you don't get out at all, you could possibly be just socializing on social media. So, and it's the same thing. You're pretty popular on social media also, making new contacts even, like meeting new people and, joining groups or even forming one yourself. Okay? So then, let's see here. The Sun is in Aquarius in your 9th house. Okay, where you have the sign of Aquarius. Up until the 18th, Mercury is in Aquarius up until the 14th, and there's a new moon. I'm sorry. Yep. New moon in Pisces, but I'll get to that in a minute. So we've got the Sun and Mercury in Aquarius along with Pluto, which will be here for about 20 years in your 9th house, okay, of adventure, actually. Long distance travel and communications, foreign countries, people, languages, higher learning, media and publishing, legal matters, your philosophy on life, spiritual, religious beliefs, many, many things, okay? So you could actually have more contact with people who do live at a distance or possibly even in another country, okay? You may notice more contact. And again, this could just be on social media, in groups even, that you're part of. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but you know, you could receive regular communications from someone who lives at a distance. Also, you could be traveling, you know. It seems like it's something that was planned, though. You know, maybe again, having Jupiter in your sign does bring you lots of opportunities, and one of them is to travel. So maybe this is when you are going to do that, okay? There is a full moon in Leo on the 12th in your 3rd house. It's directly across from your 9th house of Aquarius. Both of these are travel houses and communication houses. So 3rd house is local travel and local communication. So around that full moon, you could receive some kind of communication, right? In regards to possibly your travels or just some kind of news. I don't think it's all that alarming. Full moon exists to bring problems to the surface, okay? So they can be dealt with and then done away with. So, you know, 3rd house is your everyday life, more or less, okay? Your neighbors, your neighborhood, the people and places you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day. It is all forms of communication, including regular postal mail, local travel, like short distance travel, things like that. It's your siblings, cousins, you know, so you could possibly receive maybe something in the mail, a letter or whatever in the mail that may alarm you at first, but after a while, you know, you discover it's not really all that much, you know, to worry about or to even possibly even pursue, you know. I'm not going to say ignore it, but, you know, that might end up being what you'll just do anyways, because it doesn't seem like valid or something. So then, okay, on the 14th, Mercury moves into Pisces, then the Sun moves into Pisces on the 18th, and there's a new moon in Pisces on the 27th in your 10th house, okay, of your most public house. It's how you're known for your career. It is the house of career. Okay, so how the public knows you by reputation for your livelihood and also your personal public persona. Okay, and Neptune and Saturn have been here for a while. Okay, so within your career you may have had, let's say, like a higher up or even a competitor or a colleague standing in your way, kind of trying to thwart your progress moving forward on anything. Though a lot of times, you know, with Neptune here too, at the same time, this could have been like very deceptive. Maybe you weren't really sure what was going on, but you could tell there was something going on kind of within your career or, again, with one of these people, a higher up or a colleague, something or other, okay? So with the Sun and Mercury here, you know, if you were looking for a position, another position, especially with, I have to also point out that Mars in Cancer in your 2nd house of earned income and possessions, okay, turns direct on the 23rd. So when Mars is in your 2nd house, you're really going after, like, money, more or less, whatever it is that's yours. You're going after a fair pay rate or fee, you know, if you're self-employed, whatever it is that you charge. And with this planet turning direct, it looks like any kind of negotiations that you're doing, you know, with someone as far as what you expect to be paid should go pretty well, especially with Jupiter being direct from the 4th on. So it's more useful, more in your favor with Jupiter being direct while you're doing, let's say, any kind of negotiations regarding money and your career, or whatever it is that you do for a livelihood. Okay. So, let's see here. I think that's about it. The best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Gemini on the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Sagittarius, and those dates are the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 2nd, 3rd, 15th, 16th, and 17th. The best time for money is the 8th, 9th, 10th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. The best time for your career is the 1st, 27th, and 28th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 10th, 11th, 12th, 25th, and 26th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for February. Be sure to check out my weekly forecast, which is now daily shorts. See ya!